Guess who's back? Oh, did you miss me? How are we doing in YouTubeville tonight? Looky here. I am tired. I am headed to bed, but I wanted to clear something up before I lay it down because I believe in sleeping in peace. So I'm kind of waiting for somebody to show up so we could talk about it. And heaven help me, it's got something to do with this damn cruise. The thing is, as I wait for my guest to show up, I mentioned it the other night whenever I was live. I was going on that cruise way back when they first made talks of it. And then there was like an issue with the Treacycation versus the Juicycation. So I decided to just get a singular ticket because I didn't know if that was a real beef or whatever. And I didn't want to pick sides. Here we go. Hey, Miss Q.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Is that me echoing?
No, it's me.
Okay.
I'll mute.
Okay. So, yes, with the cruise, I got my ticket way back. I have been having some issues and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to make the cruise. I have a former colleague that lives in Miami. So I passed my ticket along to her and kind of forgot about it. And here recently, I haven't been on YouTube a whole lot. When it came up, Miss Kwani was one of the first people that I saw talking about it. And I'm cooking and sipping and silly and tickled. And I don't know how much more you want me to say from there. But I can finish if you, because I'm not trying to say too much.
No, keep going. And then
Okay.
I'll talk. Go ahead.
Okay. So I emailed Kwani and told her because they were talking about the people not wanting to be on camera and people talking about they was going to sue. And it just tickled me because you never know who's watching. So I emailed Kwani like, I got somebody on that boat. And that's pretty much it. I do have a friend that's on that boat. And I let Kwani know about it. Now, I don't know if you feel the messages that I just got are giving me, like, I don't know if you feel like I was up to something or in on, I don't know.
To me, It felt like, why did you give it to me out of all people?
Simply because that night when you were talking about it, I just thought you would find it funny. That's it. And I know you asked why I hadn't talked to somebody else about it. It just kind of never came up. And then when I saw somebody on the ship that don't get along with that, I don't talk to people about people they don't get along with. So it just never kind of came up. It's no conspiracy. It's no nothing. And if you look at the messages when I told you, Mel don't deal with YouTube. She don't even know anybody from YouTube as far as to the extent of my knowledge, right? And so when I said, if you go back to that message, basically she just got a cheap ticket because I didn't want to throw away my money. So I passed it along to her. She got a cheap ticket. It ain't thinking about me or them folks on that boat. She's not studying me. So this is why I feel like I ain't heard too much from her. Last time we talked was Saturday morning. She said the reception was bad, and that's it. She is doing what she's doing. She don't know them people, as far as I know. And that's it. There's no more, no less.
Newbie, let me interject.
Okay.
Newbie, you sent it to me, and you know good and damn well I am beeping sick to her through and through. You sent it to me, and you know good goddamn well what I give on YouTube. You sent that to me,
right?
And I asked you, who else? Didn't I ask you a name?
You did.
Then I say, was it sent there? Didn't I ask you that?
You did.
Why give it to me and not to that party? Why not? Why me? Really? Be honest.
I'm being honest. I told you I was watching you. You were talking about it, and I just reached out to you. The answer is not going to change. It is no more deeper than that. That's it. Didn't even think about it hard. It wasn't deep. It just tickled me. I figured it would tickle you, and that is the extent of it. And then the following day,
Newbie, I need you to hear me. Baby, I need to hear me. It's messy. Look at it. Look at what it's turned out to be. Newbie. It's messy.
Who is
Newbie, it's messy, baby. It's messy. It's very messy. And I asked you, why didn't you not send it there? Why send that to me? Kwani, I thought you would think it was a joke. It's not a joke to me. It's messy. That thing on that boat, Crybaby Wilson, it said a lot of crazy things about all of us. It ain't messy to me. It's personal.
I didn't realize that. I was not trying to put you in the middle of anything. I need this person, hold on, to say something. Is that King Roman? Hello? Hello?
Drop him. Drop that person. We can't hear
your sound is messed up. Drop down and come back.
Drop him. Come back with your real face.
Come back.
Drop
because your sound is messed up.
Newbie, it's not about you. I'm asking you. You sent it to me. You saw it was funny. It wasn't funny to me. I've been in an argument with everybody on YouTube. Why send that to me? And I'm asking you this. I'm being honest about it. And
I hear you, but my answer is not.
Let's be honest. I gotta say names.
Okay.
Newbie, I gotta be honest and say names. I asked you, did you send that same information to James Caldwell?
I didn't.
And I asked you, why not there? Why don't drop that shit on his lap? Why give it to me, newbie? I like you. I think you are a wonderful human. Why put that shit on my lap? Why not send it to James? We associate you with James Caldwell. Nobody associates you with me. I'm a messy bitch. James' whole channel, the cleanup, child in about that bitch in Chicago. His channel about me. Really? Why not drop it on his lap and not mine? Come on now. We gotta be honest. You gave it to me and not him.
I did, but I think that we're looking at it two different ways because it just for me was not that deep. You were talking about it. I was up and I sent you the email and I said, if you're interested, you could have told me, well, no, just, I ain't trying to deal with that. And I would have left you alone. It was Kwani. It wasn't.
Newbie, I'm always interested. I'm always interested in messy with the BB Sectola. What the hell you mean? I'm always interested.
So what is the issue now then?
Why are you acting as if? Why didn't you give it to James? Why give it to me? You chose me over James. Why? Why give that mess to me? And then you saying Melissa. No, say the name. That Melissa not doing nothing wrong on the ship. Who in the fuck is serving?
Is serving what?
Serving drama and trauma of Jay Wilson in the palm of their hands to Shelly. Who doing that?
Oh hell, I don't know. I don't know.
Has Melissa sent you anything?
Nothing. And that's why, like I said, if I would have thought about it, I would have just not said nothing. And I did mention it on my channel that following night when I went live. I talked about it then, that I had somebody on the ship, and I laughed about it. So if I would have thought about it, it's not that deep, because she ain't even the type of person that's going. I didn't send her there to spy. I handed her my ticket because I didn't want to waste my money. I knew I couldn't go. I really am not expecting her to come back with no whole bunch of information.
Newbie, it is that deep. It's not that deep to you because you're not there. Newbie, it is that deep because you're not there. And let me tell you what's going to happen with you. When we wake up in the morning, oh my God, Newbie's so pretty. Newbie's so this, so that. And she a messy bitch. And she working for people. Do you not understand that? Do you not understand where you are?
I do.
And I asked you that. You said this shit to me. Why not James? Why not James Caldwell?
James wasn't up that night, I guess.
I don't care if we were up or in our slumber. You still said to me, and not James. And I asked you that. Didn't I ask you that?
You did.
I said, why you send this to me? Have you sent it to James? Have you sent this shit to James? I asked you that. No. Why not him? Why me? When you were just talking, no, no ma'am. No ma'am, newbie. No ma'am, newbie. No ma'am.
So why do you think I sent it to you?
Being messy. Being messy. Being messy. And when we go live and talk about it, you don't want it you don't want messy on your channel. You want to keep messy over here with me. That's why.
But it was really nothing to go live and talk about.
I still adore you, but
you better.
You and me go live and talk about it. You did. But what if you knew this information, why not keep it to yourself? Why not?
I don't know, but at this point, I feel like I should have. Because it's really nothing for her to give me. She ain't gonna, I don't think that she gonna send me nothing noteworthy. Mel doing her thing and not thinking about me.
You know I was messy. You know I'm a messy bitch. Why send it to me?
Honey, we all messy.
Everybody don't want some things they send you. They don't want you to say nothing. Do you not understand, newbie? I'm going to my grave with truths of a lot of folks on here that I will never spill. And I go live and drag them from the top to the bottom. But with who they really are, I won't share it. The things I won't share. Newbie, you want to be messy. You're messy.
I've never denied being messy. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have messy in me. But I honestly, again, you were talking about it. It's not something that I'm all that interested in because, like I said, I don't know half of them people on that boat, the different crews and clubs. I don't know them people. You were talking about it. I reached out. It's that simple.
I think it's the racists behind the bullshit. That's trying to get in the panel. What now? I think that's that racist. It's trying to get on board of the
yeah, because you see the back chat, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's the racist.
Okay.
I don't do saltines who cannot even afford salt.
Lord.
Now slap your mama and your dad. Newbie, I still adore you, but it's so messy. We all got to be honest now. I'm being honest. It's gotten so messy. And there are moles or a mole on the boat. It really is. And you stating it's not that lady. But what if you found out it was?
Well, hell.
My God, today.
At this age, nothing surprised me. I doubt it, but I don't think so. Because when you said that earlier, I'm like, nah, I doubt if she, whatever. But you never know. But I really don't think so.
Who do you think it is? Give me a choice. What do you think? Give me a choice and get come on. Give me something, child. Come on, newbie. You messy. Bring out your messy.
I don't know.
You messing with me? People. How you gonna be messing with me and not messing up? How you over here messing with Kwani and Demure with James Caldwell? Really?
I am not demure with James. I am not demure with James. But I don't know. Like, most of the camps are represented on the boat. So what camp would have a mole? And for what? What are they looking for?
Jay Wilson. And Jay Wilson's. How do you feel with the cruise? Give us that.
I'm glad I didn't go. It's too wide open for me. Like I said, told you earlier, I like meeting people and experiencing different stuff, but it's too many people. It's too wide open for me. But other than that, it seemed like they're having a good time.
What camp having a good time?
I think Tracy that's who I've been watching. Tracy seemed like she enjoying herself to the fullest. I think Mr. Wilson is a little more bothered than he letting on. I don't know why though.
Looking at it now, as it's about to end in the morning time, are you okay that you didn't go?
They look like they're having fun, but I don't feel like I missed anything.
How do you feel that Melissa is on that boat with that craziness?
Yeah, I think she all right. She know how to do her own thing and stay out the way. And that's the thing of it. I told her, if anything pop off, record it. But she don't know those people. So I wasn't expecting much. I wasn't expecting much.
Okay, so so she doesn't know these people. Why go on the cruise under their umbrella? Newbie.
For her, it was a free trip. For her, it was just a free trip. Do you ever try to describe or discuss YouTube activity with people who are not like in your family? Do you ever try to tell them what goes on down here? It's like weird trying to make them understand what goes on over here if they're not into it. It's that same situation. Like I said, I just didn't want to waste my money. So I passed my ticket along to somebody I knew would be willing to go. I did tell her, if anything, YouTube beef sector tried to explain that. She wasn't trying to hear it, didn't probably get it. If anything jump off, fights, cussing, scratching, record it. And that's it. And I ain't heard from her no more.
The only person I've ever talked about that with is my husband. He finds it stupid.
Mine too.
And then the other night he laughed when I drug Jay Wilson. And I loved it. But no. But if she feels that way about the beeping sector, why engage in the beeping sector on a cruise ship? Locked, stocked, and barreled.
Because she don't have to engage. It's a public trip. I mean, she don't have to deal with, you've been on a cruise before. People that go on cruises together get lost and don't see each other.
No, it's diseased. No.
Okay. Well, yeah. It's easy not to have to run into people if you don't want to.
That boat was fully stocked.
Mm-hmm.
It was a ghetto cruise to me. And Sean walked in and stumped on everybody's head except Tracy and misunderstood. Doesn't that make it make sense to me, newbie?
I can't. Before this, I know who Sean Bradley is. I don't really follow him. I don't know too much about him. I didn't even know him and Jay Wilson didn't get along before this. When everybody started talking about Sean cracked Jay Wilson's face, that's when I found out they didn't get along. I didn't even know that.
Newbie, where have you been? How long you been? Are you beeping sector?
I guess. This where I be at. But it's certain people. I watch who I watch. And I don't go fishing around trying to find stuff. And I don't go looking for back history. A lot of people, I don't know their backstories. I don't go looking for it. I just watch what's in front of me now.
Newbie. You watch how many people? Newbie.
Basically, the places you see me in the chats, that's where I be at.
Newbie, you're not in my room every time I go live.
You see me when I drop down.
Newbie, you messy. And you know it.
I'm not denying it.
Do you feel you sit that lady out there at the piranhas?
No, I wouldn't have done that. If I thought she was going to be in harm's way, I wouldn't have done that.
Not harm's way. Piranhas. Not harm's way. Piranhas by way of social media.
No.
All right, Newbie.
I'll talk to her when she make it back to land.
You mess. And you know you mess. Go and send me stuff. Why not James? But why not James? I'm asking you. I'm being honest. You went live first. Why not James? Where did you come from, Newbie? Give me that.
How did I get to the beef sector?
Yeah, how did you get here? Yeah, how did you get here?
Maddie and Kaya.
When you over there, aren't you over there connected with James Caldwell?
Well, I go on his channel, yeah. And we're we built a friendship off of YouTube. Yes.
Okay. Why send me an email and not James?
Quani, I keep telling you the same thing. It was spur of the moment. You were live talking about it.
Yeah, but I think I find it kind of strange to send it to me and not James. Then I asked you that.
You did.
Emailed you back and said, "Does James know this?" Did I email you back and said, "Does James know this?" Why not send an email to James as well?
I just didn't. It's no deep reason. And I don't tell James everything. I don't talk to him every 5 minutes.
You don't talk to me every 5 minutes either. So what you talking about?
But Kwani, I've reached out to you before about different lives, different things. I've reached out to you before.
I know that. But about things that are about women's things. With women. With black women. I know you've done that. You've done that because we're women. We've never gotten into messy parts. Come on, newbie. We never gone messy. And you know it.
No.
You've been up for me through other things. And you have sent me beautiful things. Because we're black women.
Right.
But the messy is the messy. And I separate the two. And I was kind of like, wait a minute. What is this? You sending me this. And have you sent it to James too? Why not James though? In the messy part of it all, he messy. James Caldwell is a messy bitch. He is. He knows it. And so do I. But why me and not him or the both of us?
Like I said, that answer is not going to change. I caught you talking about it. You were interested. I figured you were interested. It was funny to me. I figured it would be funny to you. And that's it. That's it. And then I talked about it on my channel. So it wasn't like a big secret or a conspiracy. It just is what it is.
There isn't no conspiracy. But messy is messy. And you know it. And you know good and damn well, all of us not watching each other's damn channels.
Right.
I got a job. I work. I'm not a welfare recipient. I'm not on government assistance that I can sit here all night and all day and watch everybody. And you know it, newbie. So we don't catch everybody's lives.
Right.
We're playing catch up by watching one another. And that's why I really enjoy these little side channels who collect snippets, even though those snippets can be lies too. But anyway, I digress. Newbie, I just had to hear it. You hear me?
Yeah.
And we must be honest and stand in our truth through all of our fuckery. Now, I know it may sound an oxymoron around here, but I'm going to stand in my truth throughout my fuckery. And you say it's not Melissa.
I really don't think so. And at this point, here's the thing. What is it to expose? Everybody been on camera. Everybody making videos. I haven't watched them all. I see people reporting.
Everybody has not been on camera. That is a lie.
Well, some of the main contenders, the ones I know.
Everybody has not been on camera, newbie. That's a lie.
Well, the ones I know. Not, of course, not every single person, but the ones I know. Tracy been on camera, MU, Jay Wilson. Sean and a bunch of other folks I don't know. So what is there? If there's a mole, what is this mole going to be able to bring back? Nothing has happened.
Whatever they choose to bring back, their own narrative. Now, what you feel about this cruise? How do you feel about this entire cruise of everybody you've seen and heard? Newbie.
Well, I thought it was a good idea from the beginning. Hell, I was going to go, like I said. And as far as the beef sector goes, it's certainly feeding the people. It's been 50-11 lives about it. So everybody seemed to be enjoying. I, for one, am glad didn't no fights break out. I know some people was looking for that, but everybody's safe, everybody cordial. Good deal. But I still say Tracy having more fun than anybody.
You were so short with all your explanations. Newbie, you a mess.
No, I'm not.
You messy.
Hell, we all messy. If I wasn't messy, you wouldn't even like me. You know that.
Even your explanations are messy and yet short. Honey,
it's the truth,
you something else. You something else. You messy. You are slick with it. You slick too. You know that, right?
Am I?
Yeah, you slick. Yeah, you slick. I ain't gonna talk about it, but you slick.
I think I'm smooth. I like to call it smooth.
No, I call it slick. You know, I'm the opposite, chap. You slick with it, chap. Yes, you are.
But it's funny. This the whole thing ain't funny to you, Kwani.
It's only funny with others. It ain't funny with me. When I'm part of it. I mean, really? And Jay wasn't upset with Kwani. Why you upset with me?
Wait, Jay wasn't upset with you?
Yeah, he upset with me over that acting the goddamn ass. Chat, please. He over there dragging everybody on land when he got fucked up on the sea. I mean, really?
The only video I've seen was the one earlier today when he said it's good, it's great, we had a good time. He kept saying that over and over. That's the video I watched, and he was really talking about, I think Tracy's name was in that title. She was the queen of the conquest or something. That's the only one I've seen so far.
So he's living out the back of Tracy's happiness and drunkenness. Really? He never left the boat.
Oh, he didn't get off the boat?
No, never got. Where have you been?
I told you, I don't watch everything. Can't catch it all.
He's in the library. That's right across from Valencia. On the boat? Really? What? He was over here acting a fool about everything else on YouTube. He's a keyboard gangster. And gets on YouTube and talks badly about all of us. Okay, but now Sean and who else? Johnny Mac show up to whoop that ass. No words. No words to be explained. He's asking, is there a possibility somebody could broker? You hear me? And I'm being facetious because he don't use some words. Can we broker a way of making a kumbaya and we gonna fix it? Really now? Nah, bitch. And then the land folks are saying everybody should take a picture together for the culture of YouTube, the culture of the beeping sector. Let me ask you this, Newbie. Do you think that Club Chat, Sean Bradley, and Jay Wilson be taking a photograph together? What do you think? For the culture. The culture of the beefing sector.
And I thought they spoke and were cordial when they came face to face. So I guess a picture.
Face to face with who? No.
When Sean,
I never heard Sean say he spoke. No, I never. Did Sean say he spoke with Jay Wilson? And they were
I don't know.
They were loving each other. They loved, and they were so comfortable. I ain't never heard that. Really?
I thought they were all at the meet and greet together. And they spoke
Sean
to each
said
other.
no to the photograph.
Oh.
Would you take a photograph with me if you and I were at odds?
No, wouldn't talk to you either.
Amen. And I wouldn't talk with you either. Let alone take a photograph with my arch nemesis. So what are they talking about here on YouTube for the culture? What is the culture to you in the BP sector?
Messy.
So should we all be gathered together, holding hands and singing Kumbaya, my Lord, praying together, loving each other, serving food to each other? And we all are arch nemesis.
Mm-mm.
When you deem that as fake, fraudulent, and phony?
Yeah, I don't play around like that. If I don't like somebody and we got history, we don't have to act no fool, but we definitely not going to be in each other's faces.
Exactly. Why do you think that Jay Wilson stayed in the library across from the police department and also stayed in his cabin? And why he transfers anger onto James Caldwell, DKL, whoever else, including myself? He never left that ship. You didn't know that, newbie?
I didn't know he went off on nobody either. Like, wait, I'm so far behind. You said he went off on you, James, and Duchess?
He shaded James. You didn't see James when it cleaned up?
I didn't.
It was
I had it on, but I was half asleep.
It was nice. James Caldwell gave him a dusting.
Okay.
You really? Okay. He gave him a dusting. He gave him all nasty as a Swiffer. And you know that shit don't work. It still keep your dust on your goddamn shit. He gave him a Swiffer. But wait a minute. Jay was upset with myself. Even though I'm going to speak out of turn. Upset with Ronnie Q. Upset with Child. Probably Bonafide. Child. Just get love and a slew of others. Jay was been slung all over the map of the beacon sector.
Wow.
Got mad at all of us. That dude never left the ship. Never left the ship. Never left the ship. Ask Vivian. Would you go get me some trinkets? Souvenirs or trinkets to me? Would you go collect all my souvenirs and bring them back? He stayed in the cabin. Went out every so often, I guess. Being Amish. You ain't watching nothing? Newbie, where the fuck are you been?
Real life.
Child. You can't real life and still watch fuck shit?
Sometimes. I just ain't caught it over this weekend.
Newbie got to see it. It's crazy. He never left the ship. He got into Nassau. He got into Nassau, Bahamas, and said, I'm not leaving the boat. I had been here before. What? Are you kidding me? Newbie,
Wow.
are you kidding me? Never left the boat. His statement was, I'm not leaving the ship. I've been here before. He went live over and over again and dropped the link for panels. Wait a minute, what? It's one thing to go live and show everybody who loves you what you're doing. Who the hell dropping links? He dropped links, newbie.
Damn.
People came up on the panel. He and Cruiser got into it.
Cruiser?
Yes. He got into a Cruiser. He got into a Cruiser. You set you set it up. How dare you? He blamed Cruiser because she didn't tell him that Sean was showing up.
Oh.
You weren't loyal to me. What? Is his famous phrase, there are no friends on YouTube? Oh, yes, baby. Cruiser going through it too on YouTube. Go and watch Cruiser videos. She's going through it too. Yes, she is. You know, it's a mess. Where have you been, newbie? Girl, this whole cruise is turned into a mess. Who knows what? Who knows who? Shelly's involved. And that's why I said, you said Melissa ain't telling Shelly nothing. Somebody telling Shelly something. I feel that Melissa is. Melissa don't like Cruiser. You didn't know that?
Oh, you talking about Melissa Coffee Quiz?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
She does not like Cruiser. And I believe that Melissa is telling Shelly shit. I do. How does Shelly know what's going on the cruise? Shelly's not on the cruise. Who's telling her?
Somebody tell. And for the record, my friend Melissa is not that Melissa.
It's Melissa Coffee.
Okay. So she friends with Jay Wilson. She went with Jay Wilson or MU now?
Melissa is with Jay Wilson. She is not with no MU and Tracy. We haven't seen her with them. And then on top of that, that Melissa who was sitting on a bus stop looking for marijuana. No. That's Jay Wilson crew.
Okay.
And saying, if you put me on camera, I'ma sue you. That Melissa Coffee person, I believe, is telling Shelly shit. I really believe it. How does Shelly know everything? Oh, I was told it's banter on the boat. Not those words, but mine. I was told they're not getting along on that boat. Okay. But why is Jay Wilson upset with Cruiser, but not upset with Shelly? With Shelly as a spy on your team. Make that make sense to me. He mad at Cruiser. Cruiser helped you. Shelly ain't did shit for you. And who's on that cruise with you that's in your camp is giving Shelly information about your bullshit on the boat. But you're not mad at Shelly? and asking Shelly, wait a minute. I thought you claimed you love me now. Why won't you tell me who's spying on us? Make that make sense, newbie. Come on now. How you mad at Cruiser? Because
why is he mad?
She
Oh,
knew
you
that
said because
Sean,
she didn't tell him.
He's upset with Cruiser because Cruiser knew that Sean was coming on the boat. But you have to also understand, Cruiser and Jay Wilson are friends, and she's not obligated to my goddamn thing. Cruiser is, I will give Cruiser as a travel agency for cruises. So why would she reveal that? Why would she reveal that? Why would she tell that information? He's upset because he thought Cruiser was loyal to him. But wait a minute. Your statement, your motto, they're no friends on YouTube. And Cruiser said the same thing. I'm not your friend. So why are you mad? Anybody could book anything on a ship. It's open. It wasn't like it was underground. And she sold you out. She didn't. Sean,
right. This is where I'm mixed up. Why is it bothering him so bad that Sean is even there? Like, it's a public situation. Why is that bothering him?
It's bothering because he can't stand the man. That's why. And the idea that you would show up and steal my shine. Because I want to have the shine. Because I want to be numero uno. That's why. He upset with the wrong person. Be upset with yourself. But wait a minute. Who took his goddamn shine first was Misunderstood. Misunderstood named herself Passer Misunderstood. And y'all keep forgetting about shit. When Tracy was in California and Jay was making all that commentary and talking badly about all of them, Tracy, Robert, Misunderstood, and Don Cato, what happened? Misunderstood said, fuck you, bitch. I'ma steal your cruise. Now I am Passer MU. And Teresa said, you know what? I'm gonna jump on in it too. And then what happened? Jay Wilson said, you know what? I'm gonna acquiesce. Not those words, but mine. And I'm gonna love the both of y'all because I want my shit fucked up. Because I'm gonna steal all the money from the Ryder Lives.
Jesus.
You understand me? So they all band in together and start booking. Cruiser guided them. She guided them. And Sean jumped in too. And nobody knew. Sean and Club Check and the side ass purchased everything in March 2023. Do you hear me? March of 2023.
Damn.
And they didn't know until Sean and they showed up. Club Chat showed up. And they're mad at Cruiser because they're saying Cruiser always knew. Oh, no, she didn't. And when she did find out, she held it to her vest. She told nobody. Did she owe it to anybody? No. You don't tell that. if that's your business. If I'm in aviation, now why the hell would I tell newbie, girl, get on down here, girl, Drake, get on down here, P. Diddy down here? No, I could lose my job. You don't share that shit. Newbie, would you tell me about your business?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Not if it's gonna cost my job.
Exactly. Your livelihood?
Mm-mm.
Hell no. Or cost your life. How about this? Cost you your family. And your livelihood. I mean, really? He's upset with Cruiser, but not upset who's spying on his cruise. They're sending it back to Shelly. But he's not mad with Shelly. He should be questioning Shelly. Why do you care? Why are they sending my info back to you? Why? Why are they spilling my tea on the floor before I can spill my own tea on the floor? You can't be mad at Cruiser and not mad at Shelly. When Shelly's going live on her own channel and telling you about your own cruise and saying somebody is emailing her about your cruise. But you let Shelly on your panel and she's sitting in your face and say, I love him, and you claim you love her. Is that love? When did love start hurting? Honey, I don't fuck with love that hurts. They ain't love. It's called abuse.
This is my thing. With the moles and the people telling you, I can't speak for nobody but me. But had I been on that ship, I'm going into that situation knowing that anybody can say anything about anything. I could be scratching my knee. Somebody come back and tell YouTube I got crabs. You got to be ready for that, because this is what goes on here. Because clearly, again, Tracy the only one there to be on vacation. Tracy ain't stuck nobody. She said, I'm taking me and these tatas down the boardwalk and I'm going to see the sights. She didn't give a damn who was with her, who was on the boat. Tracy was doing her thing. It was cute. But half the beef sector is there. You know, it's people going to talk. So why not be prepared for that? Why do it matter what who say? If you can't bear it, don't go. You still there, Quan?
You said, okay. Why did they go? I would say for attention and clout and coin. What do you mean? You don't see it on YouTube?
I do.
What do you think about the begging?
I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me.
You don't have it in you.
Mm-mm.
But they have it in them. What do you think about it? What do you feel about when you see all this begging and this scamming? What do you think? I need your point of view. You got a voice. What do you feel about it? Watching folks beg and scam through it. I mean, really? What do you think? I mean, come on, newbie. What do you feel about it?
It's corny. It just is what it is. It's not something I would do, but evidently it worked for them, and the people give. They got to know by now, but it's too much like me counting somebody else's pockets to say y'all shouldn't be giving your money to people. Do what you want to do with your money. Just don't ask for none of mine.
I'm going to talk about it. I think they're stupid. I think they're dumb to be giving money to folks who don't respect you, who don't honor you, who don't see you. Who in the hell is giving money to somebody who's calling you derogatory names? I mean, what? It just shows me all of these abandonment issues on here. Really? I would never give anything to anyone who dishonors me, disrespects me. Would you? Newbie?
Absolutely not. But it's the same thing we've seen in some, not all, some churches since the beginning of time. People give, don't have meat to eat at home, but feeding the pastor steak. It's that same mentality. I guess they feel if they give enough, they'll be chosen one day. They can sit at the cool kids table if they buy their way in. Maybe that's the thought.
I get what you're saying. It's the verbiage for me. The church ain't calling you bitches, hoes. I don't give a damn about you. They're not saying that. And these hoes here in cyberspace are not helping you go to heaven. Right. Even though we know who we are as humans, now we're adults and we see the vision and the purpose and have the vision and the purpose. You know right from wrong. You're not gonna beat me up. You're not gonna bust my nose or break my nose, give me 2 black eyes, and send me out into the world and say, I love you. The church is doing something totally different. It's not doing all of that. And a lot of folks that came from that vision of church is what they fucked up right now, sitting here in cyberspace.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's that mentality. Although, no, in most churches, they don't call your names right to your face, but they treat you like what people calling you. You know what goes on in some of these churches. It's abusive. There's maybe the word of the day. Some people identify abuse as love.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
What are you doing with your channel? How are you building your channel? And what do you want for your channel?
At this point, I don't know. I'm really not trying to build it. Like, I appreciate when people come. I got a bunch of new subscribers when that whole play situation jumped off, and I appreciate that. But I know me, I barely have time to watch everything going on YouTube. For me to have to be here every day giving commentary, and certainly if I got to talk about a bunch of drama and mess all the time, I ain't gonna do it. I'll watch it when I can watch, but talking about it all the time is, so I don't know where this channel gonna go. I come live when I come live. If it's something to talk about, I'll talk about it. That's it.
No, but you don't have to be here every day. Just give your truth. You do not have to be here every day. Just live in your truth. You think you have to be here every day? You think you need to be here every day? No. You do not have to be here every day, newbie. Make your heart pure. Stay true and honest to yourself. That's all you need. You do not have to be here every day. You can live and thrive. In this area of YouTube. Is it fucked up? Of course. But there are beautiful souls that live here.
Absolutely.
And you one of them.
Thank you.
But I had to understand the understanding of you and I with that crap. I had to, newbie. You understand me?
Glad you.
I had to understand it, baby. And I think you're a wonderful human being.
Thank you so much.
I really believe you're a wonderful human. We're doing this craziness. I had to talk about it. I had to. I was honest with you. What is this? I had to challenge it. Had to sit back and think about it. Newbie, I am who I am.
Right.
I am who I am, newbie. And I'm so happy we're able to go live and talk about it.
Me too. And right before you sent me that message and said, let's go live, I was already, you see how fast I came? I was already setting the live up when them calls got disconnected. I said, we're going to talk about this. So I'm glad, I appreciate whatever questions you have about me, you came to the right person to get them cleared up.
We should always go to the correct person and never no one else.
Right.
And that's the real issue on here with us. We hear hearsay instead of going to the source. And I respect you enough to come to you. And I would hope that you respect me enough to come to me.
Of course.
I had to say, newbie, I'm feeling some kind of way. Newbie, have you done this? I was feeling it in my spirit. I was feeling it. And I'm so happy you went live. I said, we got to go live.
Right. And you got to know I like you because I was headed to bed and I looked at my phone. I said, And I could feel the energy through the emails. Something ain't right. I said, okay, let me fire this live up. I knew you would come. And then I saw your message. Can we go live on your channel? I said, here I come. Here I come.
Newbie, I appreciate you. I think you are wonderful. I think you are great. And I continue that you and I can grow together here on YouTube. And maybe even grow to meet each other in person. I respect you. I respect your honesty. I respect your truth. And I will hope that you respect mine.
I do. You've always been all right with me. And you asked me that the first time we had a conversation. What was it about you? It was just your voice, your honesty, and your rawness. And that's all you've ever given me. I can't speak for your relationship with anybody else on here. I can only go by what happens between me and you. And it's always been straight up and on the level. So I respect that.
Thank you. And I appreciate you, my love. And you have a wonderful night.
All right. You too, Miss Carter. All right. Thank you for coming.
And thank you for having me. Ta-ta.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, there she go. All right. Thank y'all for coming in here and listening at me and Kwani. I am getting ready to flatten, honey. So I will holler at you cats and kittens later. I'll just fire this up so I can get some stuff straight with my girl, Kwani. And I am out of here. Thank y'all for coming. You have been in the lab with the mad scientist with her pen and pad. Learn things,